working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make off with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Breed on with the game now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field. Kinda drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill. Ain't nothing just to heal. Slip on, spin move, in zone, scope for sideline, a touchdown, I put on the show.
Tonight, it's Madden NFL football.
Bradley Pinion to kick off
Super Bowl Sunday.
Andre Roberts now to return it. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Andre Roberts on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Oh, he's going to take it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Towards the end zone for Brown. That's caught by Brown for a Bills touchdown. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
Steven Hauschka for the extra point.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Fielded in the end zone. Ogunbowale elects to not bring it out. The Buccaneer offense taking the field with all eyes in the stadium glued to their quarterback in season number 21. His first, of course, in Tampa, the great Tom Brady. From the gun, it's Brady.
Well, partner, how many times do we talk about it going into a season? At some point, we have to figure that age is going to catch up to Tom Brady, but how long have we been wrong about that? I'd say probably about the last 10 years. Last year, he threw for over 4,000 yards again. Should go over 75,000 passing yards in his career early this season. He's still got it, and what a new challenge he's got in Tampa Bay. Excited about the opportunity.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
1st and 10.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. That throw by Brady incomplete. He was trying to get it to LaShawn McCoy, but it's going to be 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Brady. They'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing.
He's got a man complete. The 20, 10, 5, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Brown, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
For the extra point.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. Ogunbowale elects to not bring it out.
At their own 20.
Well, the Buccaneer offense heading out, and I guess you'd say, Charles, for them, well, not much going on in Tampa Bay in the offseason, just quietly going under the radar. Well, not really. I mean, Tom Brady, the story of the offseason, trying to turn around a franchise coming off a 7-9 finish that has now missed the playoffs 12 straight years.
And is there a team that you know in this league that went 7-9 last year that has such star power? You just mentioned Brady, of course. Bruce Arians is their head coach. He's a rock star. They added Rob Gronkowski at tight end. You've got Mike Evans and Chris Godwin out wide catching the football. Down the defensive side, well, Shaq Barrett led the league in sacks last year. And Jason Pierre-Paul, JPP, he didn't play a full season and nearly had double-digit sacks. If that defense plays really well, yes, they'll want to tamp down expectations, but they will contend for a division and possibly a Super Bowl berth.
And that Super Bowl, of course, remember, will be in Tampa this season. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Brady gives this one off to Jones. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
Brady's pass complete to
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete.
Scotty Miller, incomplete.
So on fourth down, on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. Yeah, they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
14, Buccaneers 3.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Here's Allen. He's going deep for Brown. It got his man complete. 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Brown with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Steven Hauschka for the extra point.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And now it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now a draw play. This is McCoy. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. 6 yards there. 1st down, Tampa.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now for Brady. This for his running back, McCoy. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
46-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. 8 yards to go on 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Bills.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. His throw incomplete.
Brady's pass.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. That one was intended for John Brown. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Allen will try again on 2nd down. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 70 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. That's caught by Brown for a Bills touchdown. John Brown with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3.
Stephen Hauschka for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Hauschka adds the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half.
Stephen Hauschka to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, Dare Ogunbowale. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a moment for him, a pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison of the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall them all, and what a play here. Another pick 6 in the Super Bowl. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. So they keep the football, but now face second and long. Operating from the gun, Brady. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
Buccaneers 3.
The never tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Bucs take over first and 10. At their own.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Not too many more ideal situations in second and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Brady now on first down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Mike Evans.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's...
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to get this way down there inside the Tampa 20.
That's good.
A big play here for Buffalo. And even 50 yards.
At the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it'll be second down. Third quarter of the big, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
On the return, Ogunbowale. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold onto the football while being jostled?
2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. He finds McCoy. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. John Brown now heading back onto the field as he gets set to go here. All right, how has he done it? 4 touchdowns in this contest. He's been around the end zone in particular, pretty much uncoverable.
And you know that I typically take things from a defensive perspective. I'm not going to do that this time. Let's just praise him. My goodness, 4 receiving touchdowns means he's been a variety of coverages throughout.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play here for the Bills. 58 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Allen now on 1st down. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Jordan Whitehead there defensively.
It's now 2nd.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's 3rd down. Now Allen again. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
A 28-yard attempt.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further.
45.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points. But this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Ogunbowale elects to not bring it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10.
Roughing the passer defense.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Brady now to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And he is going to recover his own fumble, but boy, a big loss on this play. Wow. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
2-yard gain.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move them.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own 41-yard line.
John Brown now heading back onto the field as he gets set to go here. He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
Well, look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
This has 7. Oh, wide open, complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
For Buffalo.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Ogunbowale elects to not bring it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. Brady and the Buccaneers here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Complete to Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Can't get away, and Brady will go down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Intended for.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Buffalo set to get the football back here. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to Brown, this time complete. The 30, past the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Ogunbowale elects to not bring it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened down here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Unbelievable.
Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They declined that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass, yet they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline that.
I'm so confused. And he almost intercepted it.
Incomplete.
They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? They frustrated these receivers tonight, really held down the passing game, but there got the penalty.
Fine line between aggressive, good coverage, and interference.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. Ogunbowale elects to not bring it out. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And that will write a finish to this ball game. And these Bills make the 90s seem like a distant memory. Buffalo is the Super Bowl